first things first, we have some important Breaking Points family news, which is Ryan is launching this morning, Dropsite. We've got a graphic for that. Go ahead and tell us, Ryan, what you were up to here and what was the cause of this new venture?
Yes, the headline here is that Jeremy Scahill, who you see up on the screen here, and I are leaving the Intercept. There'll be some other Intercept veterans who are joining us at this new venture. That's dropsitenews.com. You can find it over there.
Any names you can tell us yet on the others?
Noska Renner, who is a deputy editor, she'll be joining us. The others still have to tell the Intercept.
Okay, so we'll let them play out that process.
We'll be rolling those out in the next couple of weeks. But you guys followed this as I was kind of running you through the whole saga. But it's been reported that there was a staff revolt about the direction that the new board and management were taking the Intercept. And as part of that, it was also reported that Jeremy and I tried to take the Intercept over. And in hindsight, it was kind of a crazy idea because we went to the board and we said, look, we've got funding, we've got a vision for the Intercept, and we propose that all of you on the board resign, go away, and turn it over to the journalists.
Yeah, boards don't normally agree to things like that.
They contemplated.
Got a little bit of experience with similar situations, so I think we understand.
Yeah. I'm not sure we even got a second for that motion, but in any event, they said no, thank you. But we realized at that point, if we could do it here, then we can do it elsewhere. And to me, it's extremely important, especially for the independent media ecosystem, that something like the Intercept exists, that you have to have an independent investigative news outlet that is able to punch above its weight, that is able to push back not just against politicians and expose what they're doing, but also the MSM, the New York Times. New York Times is so dominant now. They got rid of their ombudsman. The Post is barely competition at this point. There's nobody to check them. When I was reporting on some of their propaganda around October 7th, I was talking to a New York Times reporter who was there, who was like, who's going to check us? Like she had nowhere to go internally anymore. To even when they did Jason Blair, when there was that massive scandal, they investigated it. A bunch of people got fired. It was a real problem. They cared.
Was that Caliphate? Which scandal? Which scandal was that?
Jason Blair was the guy who
Caliphate.
There was Caliphate.
Yeah.
But each successive scandal, with the weapons of mass destruction, there were some consequences for people at the time. Some. With Jason Blair, who was fabricating stuff, consequences. Right. Caliphate, fewer consequences.
She still works there.
This time around, they got rid of a stringer.
Right.
But publicly, you can still change narratives, even if the Times is going to dig in. There's enough weight in independent media now that you can kind of push back in a serious way. Yeah, so we're building this as kind of a new Intercept. And
you and Jeremy have such a track record and so much credibility. That's part of why I know this venture is going to be extremely successful. And you're so right because, and I hope you guys will go to, dropsitenews.com and support this venture because it is more difficult to do investigative journalism in the independent media space and have that work as a business model. Right. Because, sometimes you're engaged in an investigation and it doesn't work out. And then all of that work that you've done is for naught. And so you need people who are invested in that long-term project of media, corporate, political accountability. And as I said, you and Jeremy certainly have the track record to back all of that up. That's right. Yeah, it's not commercially viable unless people support it as a cause, unless people want it to exist.
The topic of today's show is why you need Dropsite. Yeah. I mean, to your point about the New York Times, we're going to go through some of the media coverage. But
that's such a great point.
If you've been disappointed with the coverage as you you reflect on what happened in the debate, that's why you need
it's been great. It's been great out there. They were totally upfront with everybody.
Fantastic. And I love the name, the homage, the idea, the spy, like a Dropsite, giving information. That actually gets back to the roots of the Intercept. So we are very encouraged to actually see something like that.
You'll see a
going
lot of our
back
reporting
to
right here.
What it really should be, and we're happy to have that in the Breaking Points family. So thank you, Ryan. Dropsitenews.com. Everybody go and subscribe. I'll have a link down in the description for premium subscribers. I'll have a link in the email as well, and you're going to be hearing about it, I think, quite a bit over the next couple of months.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, Ryan. We're very happy for you. Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free and in your inbox every morning, you can sign up at breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show, help support the future of independent media at breakingpoints.com.